When I'm thinking about this question around what is my Black utopia, what are the colors of the space, what is the energy in the space, I see books and art created by Black women on the walls. My Black utopia is a space of deep care and collaboration among Black women.
My name is Aisha Shillingford.
My name is Faith Robinson.
My name is Shanna Sabio.
I am Genel Ambrose, and we are the Black Utopia Project Collective. For me, in collaboration, the ideas become way stronger, and I think you can drive change further if you're doing it holding hands.
We were each sort of holding different aspects of the idea of Black Utopia.
Genel's work is really about when you get up in the morning, when you go to bed at night, how do you craft a personal utopia for yourself?
Faith was doing a lot of work on archive and oral history and sort of the neighborhood's past.
What Aisha does is really look to the future around 100 years from now. What kind of environment would this Black utopia be?
We felt as though Black women and femme-identifying people were often the ones driving change in their community, and we wanted to support and uplift them through our work.
We thought it might be really cool to kind of bring all of that together and hold some space for folks in the neighborhood who were doing other aspects of imagining Bed-Stuy as a Black utopia.
My grandparents bought our brownstone in 1937. So we've had the house and the family here in Bed-Stuy since then. My grandmother was the head of the Block Association on Hancock Street. She used to host open houses on Sundays. She would open up the doors and anybody just walk in and eat. I feel like those echoes happen when I'm hosting things. I can't just have everybody come in to my house, but I can have everyone come into my store. So yeah, we're doing that.
When I entered into Bed-Stuy, there was a story about Bed-Stuy as a thriving Black neighborhood, but that story is kind of changing under our feet, where I can see that very soon Bed-Stuy will be described as a diverse, multicultural neighborhood. And that's a big change from being like a Black neighborhood.
When you look at the past and like the archives, you're like, oh my God, we used to have this, and it makes people sad. But the envisioning part, I think, can give people hope that it's still okay to dream. It's still okay to want these things for Bed-Stuy, for Crown Heights, wherever there's displacement.
And so I think the way that our work all melds together is reclaiming our past beauty, power, activation, ownership of space, and carrying that into the future as a way to disrupt speculative real estate.
What does it look like to really build a far-reaching collective, in Bed-Stuy and beyond, and then maybe in other cities?
We decided that we wanted those practices to live in the form of a book, so that people who didn't necessarily participate in the project during its duration could also engage some of those practices.
How can we have Black utopia taking place all around the U.S.? And the guidebook and toolkit that we are creating, we're hoping folks would use that as a jumping off point to creating the spaces and communities that they want to see and be a part of.
Part of what's beautiful about what we're doing as a collective is we're healing each other. So you're seeing Brooklyn as a Black utopia. Now, how do we make that real? And I think collectivity is the way that we do that.